So it's like she's blaming it on the CIA now,
Yeah, totally.
which is the go-to. The CIA, the ones who coined the term conspiracy theorist. There you go. To
Totally.
make people like you look like you're crazy.
This is when the CIA was just dosing them intentionally because they wanted to understand how to control minds. Courtney, who's writing a book on this, so I'm not exposing anything, told me that she was given LSD at this age. This is how she grew up. She grew up in this area. And she told me, I did not kill Kurt Cobain. That was a part of a psychological operation to make the masses look away from what the CIA was guilty of.
He's my dad was a fake manager for the Grateful Dead. He managed everyone's fucking mind like the government. Mint. You govern your mind. And the Grateful Dead was all governed by a bunch of acid. So yeah, of course.
The Grateful Dead were Rosicrucians, man. They used to perform on rose petals before they became the Grateful Dead.
I think that's just hippies walking on roses.
Well, yeah, that's what you think because.
Yeah, I don't know.
You shouldn't think that because you should look into things. Hey, like if you look into the true meaning of Valentine's Day and what actually happened, you would be surprised.
Hey, don't act as if I don't know about Valentine's Day. Now, let me tell you something. Right. Have you ever been to a Grateful Dead show and dropped a lot of acid and never seen?
You can't say I'm that old.
Well, I have. Well, I can say this old timer has. And there were very magical shows where it was almost like there was magicians around the entire place.
That's because you're all stoned.
Oh my God, we're all magicians too. But when you gather,
be Superman, if you thought about it.
Well, when you gather together and it's like a wagon train that causes the storm to storm above, it's a different kind of experience. The Grateful Dead show.
I did acid. I did acid once,
and I might have been a neophyte, and they might have been like magicians at the time, But a lot of those people are dead and gone, and their souls live on. But
what do you think about speaking of Courtney's dad? Him saying, like, he literally says in a newspaper or some article that he was roommates with David Geffen.
Yeah, he's probably telling the truth.
And then do you think that, like, what was it about Nirvana that got Geffen's attention? Because Bleach was okay, but it wasn't Nevermind. It wasn't a breakout album.
All right, here's the story, okay?
And like,
you want to record it? You can record it. Here goes.
I don't like to record when because.
No, I'm going to tell you the story though, whether you should record it because.
All right, go for it.
Okay. The second time Nirvana played the Moore Theater, I was pretty tight with all the promoters at the time. And I remember the Moore Theater called up the record company and said, they don't need you anymore. They could fill this place without your guys' help. This little group of people, Sub Pop pretty much, can now fill the stadiums and they don't need you anymore. And so they had to control the market and get a grip on grunge.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. They came in and just bought it up.
So they bought it up because they could do it on their own?
Well, once we learned how to do it on our own, we didn't need the record labels anymore. But then they came in and just bought you up, and then you couldn't play anymore. You couldn't play at the show with your friend. You couldn't get on stage and jam with your buddy. It was now controlled by the record label. And then for a few dollars, probably the amount of what it cost to do one damn show at the damn theater, they bought up probably every one of those damn good bands